So I have an office in an open strip mall. In an open strip mall. And when you come into my office, we have an open floor plan. So one day it starts raining like crazy. Two Spinster ladies walk in and ask my receptionist, can we shelter in from the rain? She says, of course, have a seat. I know two Spinster old ladies, they're probably going to be nosy. Anyway, so they're sitting quietly, looking around. They don't know where they are because there's nothing says what kind of office it is. Suddenly they hear some voices coming from one of the rooms. They hear a lady's voice saying, oh, I'm so scared. It's my first time. I don't know what to do. It's hard to lose this at such an early age of 16. So tell me, is it going to hurt? So then they hear a man's voice saying, I won't lie to you. Yes. It will hurt. It's the first time, right?
Oh my God.
Yes. So she says, so what will I feel? She says, oh, first you'll feel a prick. She says, really? Yeah. Then what else? Is it really going to hurt? She says, as I said, yes, it will. So then she says, are we going to be using protection? He says, yes, the latex kind. Okay. Then she says, is it going to bleed? He says, it's your first time, right? Yes, it's going to bleed a little bit.
Oh my God.
So he's all ready and everything, and then says, okay, are you ready? She says, yes, let's get it over with. I have to lose it one day anyway. Let's do it. So he starts, and then he says, how is it going? Oh, I do feel something. Okay. He said, is it hurting? Yes. I do feel a little prick in there, but it is hurting.
Oh my
So
God.
he says, okay, let me apply some gel and massage the prick area. Okay.
Oh my God, it's so
So-
bad.
It keeps going, and then you hear this sound, oh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Are you done? He says, yes, I'm done. How do you feel? Oh, it's great. I didn't feel a thing. So later on he says, now you're going to feel some pulling and pushing. You're going to wait 2 minutes for that. So after some time, again she goes, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, oh, oh, ouch, ooh, ooh, ooh. So, finally, so are we done? He says, yes. Oh, thank God. But it was great. Am I bleeding? Yes, you are. So now, let's look at another scenario. Imagine you're sitting somewhere and somebody, you hear the same sounds coming. Ooh, ah, ouch. And then you hear this, I'm donning gloves now, okay? I'm going to apply some topical. And yes, you're going to feel a little prick. So now, what do you think I am? Obviously a dentist, right? Yeah. See, you guys thought bad of me for nothing.
Oh my God.
Now let's go back to I haven't forgotten those two old ladies there. They still don't know what's going on. So they're all excited. So they go to the reception and say, hey, can we go next?
Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Oh no.
As you know, everybody is scared of going to the dentist. But imagine you have an appointment tomorrow with a regular MD doctor. You go in the doctor, you're not really worried. All he does is looks at you, takes your blood pressure, and then he will call for your lab results and says, oh, everything is fine with you, nothing to worry. Maybe you have a little bit of diabetes, just go for a walk every day, try to lose some weight. Imagine the following day you have an appointment with a dentist. You call up your friend, hey, guess what, I'm going to a dentist tomorrow. Oh man, it's terrible. I had a root canal last time. So by the time you go to the dentist, you're already freaking out because you don't know what they're going to find with you. So anyway, whenever patients come to my office, I always try to tell them a joke, but even better than that are my staff. I have Tracy and Lorraine here. You won't believe it, I never told this to them. When they first started working for me, they used to talk to the patients and literally on a one-to-one basis. Like they used to find out everything about them, talk about the day, they compliment them on their attire, they say, oh, your purse is nice. So initially I used to get mad. I said, what the heck, you're wasting time, take the X-ray and finish it. There's a lot of patients waiting.
Oh my
But
God.
then as time goes by, I realize that the patients calm down. They forget why they are there. And hats off to you girls, you really did a good job, both of you.
Oh, thank you.
So, but I'm not done yet.
Oh no. Oh
So
man.
the patient comes in and sits in the chair, I of course, the patient is. So, how are you? Fine. So now I got to make sure I lighten their mood a little bit more. So I try to tell them a joke. Ha 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 ha, they open the mouth. Boom, my mirror goes in there, I'm checking them out.
America.
But there also the fun doesn't stop. If I know somebody who is easygoing or even accommodating a little bit, so I look into the mouth first time, I look like this, I look at it, and I said, ew, what is that in there? And I says, Tracy, can you take a look? Have you seen this before? Let's take a few pictures and post it on the internet.
Oh my God. Oh my God, we had one of those today.
The fun comes when it comes to taking things out. Oh, that's the best part. I'll have Larry standing behind with a camera, with a cell phone camera. The patient sits in the chair and I tell her, okay, are you ready? She says, you ready to feel the prick? So she's easy going, she'll take it easy. So anyway, whatever. So then I give the injection, I take the tooth out, and when I take the tooth out, I leave it on the table right there. And then I take a look at it again. And I'm looking at the patient's mouth like this. Again, I'm looking like this, and I look at the tooth, and I say, shh, shh. So the patient says, what happened, doctor? Oh, I'm sorry, but I think I pulled the wrong tooth. And that is a Kodak moment.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but most of us, whenever there's a holiday, the eve of the holiday, something always happens, good or bad, usually bad, when it comes to my patients. I have one here, a friend of mine, who always has a problem when I'm leaving town. Yeah. I won't take his name, but he knows. Yeah. So, it was New Year's Eve. My wife has gone Maheri. Maheri means in Lord very in-laws place, but not my in-laws place, not her in-laws, my in-laws. So she's gone to their place. I'm alone. 4 o'clock in the evening, I send my staff home. I said nobody's going to come on New Year's Eve. I take a bottle of wine, which is hidden in one of the file cabinets. I take it out, and I start having a drink
Oh my
or two.
God.
And just my luck, at 5:30, I'm about to go home. There's a knock on the door. I said, who's here? So a lady walks in, well-dressed lady, with high heels and ready to go for a party. So I said, what are you doing here? I said, well, I'm having a toothache, doc. Can you please take it out? I said, I'm sorry, I can't. My staff has gone home, I have no help. I really can't do anything. She says, please, I'll pay you anything. I want to enjoy New Year's Eve. So please take this tooth out for me. So I said, listen, ma'am, I already had a few drinks, you can see my glass here. But she said, no, never mind. Just do what you have to do and get this tooth out. So I said, okay, never mind. I put in the chair, yanked the tooth out. She was screaming, running out of the office. I look at the mess on the purse of everything, I just take it away and throw it in the trash. I don't think much about it. Then I remember all of a sudden, heck, she didn't even pay me, man. She just ran.
Oh my God.
I said, never mind, it's New Year's Eve. Let her enjoy the party. I'm ready to go home when a friend of mine calls me and tells me, hey, this new bar has opened and they're having a New Year's Eve party, so why don't you join us there? I said, okay, let's go. So I go to the bar, sit down, my friend's already having a lot of people dancing. So then I said, hey, where can I get a drink? Where's the bar? He said, oh, it's right there. I said, you mean I have to go to this dance floor to get to the bartender? He says, yeah. I said, what the heck, I know that. So here I go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. And I make it to the bar. I said, but man, give me a big drink, man. I can't keep on going back and forth. He put a big tall glass, gives it to me, and then Now I have to go back. I don't want to spill the thing, so I'm going slowly now again. Excuse me. Finally I make it, where my friends are sitting. All of a sudden, the music stops. And you hear an announcement. Finally, we have the winner of the male dance competition today. So everybody's like, who is this guy who's dancing on the floor? Who's getting, the price is $1,000. So everybody's looking around, and finally the guy with a mic comes to our table. So I said, who is he looking at? All these guys are sitting here, nobody's on the floor. So then he comes to me and says, gives me a cash $1,000. He says, that's for you. I said, why? Oh, I just saw you go to the bar, dancing like crazy, coming back with a bottle of, and a glass of wine. You didn't spill a single drop, and you danced so great. Here's $1,000 for you. So I felt good because that paid for the extraction, remember?
Oh my God, that's good.
So now, so these friends, we get tired. I said, let's go to another bar. So again, same scenario. We are sitting at a bar, and then again, people are dancing. I have to go get a drink. I go like this. I'm already a little bit high, but I'm dancing even better. Get the glass, come back, and sit down. All of a sudden, all quietness all around, and you see somebody coming, emergency technicians coming with a gurney in there. I said, what the heck? People are looking at me. Sure enough, they come to our table. I tap on my shoulder. Hey, are you okay? I said, yeah, I'm okay. No, somebody said that there's a guy who had an epileptic fit.
Oh my God.
So that was New Year's Eve. Anyway, the story doesn't end there. About 2 weeks later,
Oh my
I'm
God.
sitting in my office. I see a person coming in with a briefcase in his hand, all well dressed up and everything. He gives his card to the receptionist and says, oh, I'd like to see the doctor. There's another younger lady with him, equally well dressed. So my secretary comes and he tells me, this lawyer so-and-so wants to see you. I said, oh shoot, what happened? Lawyer comes in, the girl comes in, and then they tell me, like, oh, did you extract a tooth on TOC? I said, yeah. I said, oh man, what happened now? So he says, no, she didn't pay you, right? How much was it? I said, it was $100, but it's okay. She had a good time. I hope she had a good time at a party where she had to go. He says, no, we have to pay you. So he tells to the girl, that's her daughter-in-law, please pay her $100. So she pays him, she pays me $100, and then it's just, so I said, okay, that's fine. He says, no, but she wants to tell you something and reward you more. So he opens the briefcase, and there's 25,000 cash in there. He says, what is this for? I said, no, that's for you because you did such a great job. You made my daughter-in-law also very happy. I said, what did I do? Not only did you pull the tooth out, but you yanked her mother-in-law's tongue out as well.
Oh my goodness.
Now, one day I was working on a female patient in the office, and believe it or not, this is a true story. I have a friend, Mr. Rege. He had also come to the office to see me. He's sitting there in the office, and then he's saying, man, Dr. Joshi is working too long on this female. What's going on, you know? Like, how come he's working so long? So finally, I finish, and my wife comes up. He says, oh, it's you. It's your wife. I thought it was a hot female, you know? So one day my staff tells me, you're working on your wife today. How come you took so long? Does she have bad teeth, or is she a poor patient, or is she really nervous or scared? I said, no. I said, I work slowly because it's the only time where her mouth is open and I do all the talking.
Aww. Aww. That was cute.
Well, once you come to the wife, you can't stop, right?
Oh no.
So one day I'm at work, wife calls me, oh, I lost my credit card. I said, oops, no problem. She says, can you call the bank and see if we can stop the payment? So I said, okay. I called the bank, and as a bank manager, my wife reports the credit card stolen. Can you check what kind of activity has been going on? It's been 2 weeks. He says, no, till 2 weeks prior, there was about maybe $1,100 So I get to me, what? Oh, so I think she shopped at Macy's, she went to buy a Coach purse and all these. Says, what about the last 2 weeks now when she lost the card? He says, there are only two items. One is from the Ralph's grocery store for about $9, and one is from McDonald's for $3. So I said, So he says, yeah, do you want me to stop the card? The manager asked me. I think for a minute. I said, no, let him keep it. He says, why? Oh, he's spending way less than my wife, and he needs it.
Oh.
Now, what's the difference between making love to a hooker, to a lover, and a wife? When you make love to a hooker, she says, hurry, hurry, hurry. You make love to your lover, she says, deeper, deeper, deeper. You make love to your wife, she says, oh, our ceiling needs to be painted. I just do more and I'll be winding up.
You're so bad.
The new employer, this employer has company and new secretary joins in and he really loves her. He's married and everything, but he wants to get it on with the secretary. Finally, he succeeds in taking her out for dinner and have candlelight dinner. They go home to her home. Again, they have enjoy and try. Everything goes and he tries to make love to her. Somehow he can't. It just fails. He goes home, depressed, goes to bed, and then slowly he comes to his wife, sleeps next to her. Instantly he gets a hard on. He gets mad and he gets out, goes to the bathroom, and says, now I know why they call you a prick. This is an old one, but a lot of people haven't heard it. It's my last one now. Okay. So 3 guys just turned 21. They decided to go to Vegas. So once they're in Vegas, they do everything. They go to the bar, they gather at a casino, they watch a show, everything what you do in Vegas. So they are winding their way, they're going home, and all of a sudden, they get mugged by someone who comes with a syringe in his hand. So 2 of his friends run away. But this guy stands there and says, what do you want? He says, give me your phone and your money and everything. He says, no, I'm going to give you. He says, listen, the syringe has an AIDS virus, and I'm going to inject you with it. He says, I'm not afraid. He says, go ahead, inject. The guy injects him. He comes home, his friend says, what happened? Oh no, he just gave me the AIDS virus. So aren't you afraid of getting the AIDS virus? He says, no, I'm wearing a condom.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so